Welcome to Hollywood Hits, where we're catching you up on the biggest blockbusters, series, new to streaming, and everything in between. I'm Denise Cabello, and our special guest is someone you've heard us talk about, Director Sid. We pulled you out of the booth, got you in the hot seat, and you're stuck, okay? So just get used to it.
Thank you for letting me wear makeup for this session.
Sid's usually behind the scenes, but we pulled her on camera because you're our resident scary gal. You love all of the scary movies, so that's why this is the perfect show for her to join us, because it's all about Halloween and Dia de los Muertos.
Totally doing AC a favor.
Oh, yeah.
Love doing that.
Yeah, because she gets scared super easily, so that's why you're here. So let's get things started off with the scares. Welcome to Derry is a backstory of that creepy clown, and it started streaming now on HBO Max.
Going back.
So in the It franchise, how many of them have you seen?
All of them.
The original? And
Original
then
Tim Curry miniseries, and then the It Chapter 1, Chapter 2
Yeah.
with Bill Skarsgård.
Okay.
Well,
Was renting a house
I
in
like
town.
when
8
they
years living on base.
turn
I just
their
think my missus is
turn the
ready
shows
for a
back in
little taste of
time
normal.
and
If normal is what
actually
you're
make it
after,
look like it's in
you
the
two are going to
60s.
love Derry.
I mean, there's so many
You don't like 'em much
treasures
down here, do you,
in
Liz
studios and who knows storage units that
miss the things you leave
can
behind.
be easily utilized.
Yeah.
on these sets. Definitely increases the
We're getting
authenticity.
into the swing of it, though. Starting to feel like home.
Things happen here. We don't really talk about it. No one does.
They never even found a body. But maybe you could figure out what really
Shawshank
happened to him.
Redemption, that's a
Could've been a
Stephen King
drifter.
movie too, right?
Yeah.
Do you think somebody could
in
kidnap
book
a
and all
kid
that?
and keep him underground? In the sewers?
You know what I can't remember is I wonder if some of these stories kind of tie in with the history that he was going through when he was showing the library book of the history of disasters that took place.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wonder if
yeah.
there's any tie-ins to
I'm
that.
sure there is. There should be.
Children.
When the picture comes to life and he comes
Yes.
out of it. Yeah, that's a good scene.
What is that?
Darn red balloon.
And then on top of it, like being a scary story, so this one's set in the 60s with a black family moving into a white neighborhood and the horrors that they have to endure just for the color of their skin on top of it.
I'm down. So down.
Yeah. Okay, so first impression, what are we thinking?
I mean, production value is already going to up the ante
Yeah.
when it comes to scare because
Yeah.
I didn't realize we grew up with broadcast,
Mm-hmm.
of course, TV, and to see how much they refrain from showing like gore or
Yeah.
things scary on TV
Yeah.
or movies in general because of the ratings. Now it's like, go for
Yeah,
it.
and straight to streaming, you like no rules for sure. So this one is called It Welcome to Derry. So we're getting that backstory of Pennywise from the 60s. So speaking of Pennywise, we're bringing back Bill Skarsgård in this series as Pennywise, who played Pennywise in It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2, who can famously do that lazy eye thing. That's his natural eyes doing that. Like he used to scare his family members growing up just doing that weird eye thing. So which Pennywise do you prefer? Do you like Bill Skarsgård better, or are you sticking with Tim Curry?
I love the talents that Bill put towards his portrayal, but you got to give it to Tim Curry and his classics because he's just got that comedy level of like, this is not good to feel under your skin this way.
Yeah. That's true. That's a good point. Okay, and then this one was also developed by all of the creators from the It film. So you're getting that authenticity throughout the updated It movies into this series, and it's going to be 8 episodes. They'll be dropped on Sundays. But it all started from the original It back in 1990. Do you remember watching the miniseries, or was it like later when you watched it?
that was the year I was born, so I couldn't catch it then. But
So no.
my parents left the TV for me to have access to, so I definitely saw it as early as 4 or 5, the miniseries, and I loved it.
Oh, Little Sid.
Horror.
That's
started,
why.
Yep.
Yeah,
Little
that's
Sid.
why horror has stuck with you. Well, of course, this is the backstory of the famous horror film It. So let's see where it all got started. I didn't watch this miniseries until a lot later, like probably maybe like teenager or older.
Why are you guys anywhere?
Because I wasn't allowed to watch
We're
scary
sort
stuff
of
when
a
I was
club.
little.
So your parents were on top of what you were exposed
Yeah.
to.
They were pretty. They sheltered us, so I couldn't watch when I was little, and then kind of skipped over it until like I was old.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, we're 7 now. Lucky 7.
7. Oh my gosh, is this like a high def trailer? Like production value looks.
I know, right?
This is
Doesn't look like
good.
the 90s.
Kill it.
Yeah, my daughter, she'll be like,
I just wanna
that looks
forget
old.
about
I'm not gonna watch it.
It's not just
Anything
us.
past like
It's all the other kids
2010.
too. Who's gonna be next?
No, Georgie, don't do it.
Killed my brother George, you bastard! Let's see you now.
Maybe it's the
R.I.P.
water.
to the lead
Water.
kid.
Maybe it's the soup.
Oh yeah.
He struggled, I guess, after
Georgie.
he passed. He committed suicide at his late 20s.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
You're not real.
He has gorgeous eyes.
Was it Pennywise?
Big white guy, red nose, about 75 feet tall, mouth full of razor sharp teeth.
Which outfit do you like better? Do you like Tim Curry's outfit or Bill Skarsgård's outfit?
You smell that?
That's so hard. I definitely love Bill Skarsgård just because it looks more sinister. However, if I was to sport it, I totally would go with Tim Curry for these hips. Like, I can't do that.
I think I like Skarsgård's better. With the dull colors, I think makes it a little more scary. So that was the original It miniseries back in 1990 with Tim Curry as Pennywise, who I like. His eyes is what does it for me too. Like, he does really creepy eyes, and I love that. But you also see like John Ritter in that. He's the old Ben. John Ritter from Three's Company.
R.I.P.
You see Seth Green in that. He was the young Richie. Seth Green from Austin Powers. Like, so there's like tons of A-list stars in this that you might have forgotten were starring in it. This series was also Emmy Award winning. It was super successful when it came out, and it's based on the Stephen King novel from 1986 called It. If you had to pick between original miniseries It and all of the updated world of It, what would you pick?
The update, just because of the production value. It's more intriguing, more scary, more startling. So love it.
Yeah, updated, but with the scene from the original It where they're looking through the old photo book and the photo comes to life and Tim Curry pops out. Yeah, that's like my favorite scene. I love that
Thought
one.
the later, the rebooted did a fantastic job matching the young cast with the older cast.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Finn with Bill, like
Yeah.
that was great.
That's true. So that was the world of It, but obviously we're celebrating Dia de los Muertos, so we're going to share a few of our favorite movies that celebrate the holiday too. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. Now, if you're in the mood for spooky, but you need something for the whole family, this new animated film, Stitchhead, is in theaters now.
Castle Grotesque. They say there's monsters
Dirty
in
liver
there.
glasses.
Shall be my greatest creation
Do
ever.
the kids like scary?
Oh, when it's cute like this, yes. Otherwise, I can't even go to Six Flags with my daughter for the month of October. My little guy, though, he's my mini-me.
Yeah.
He has all the icons.
Registered trademark patents pending.
Oh, Briarcliff? That's going to be good, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
A castle?
This is where you sleep. Everyone stay calm. Creature, these are the monsters.
Oi.
Bedtime, everyone.
story.
Oh my gosh.
The mad professor
Sure can.
lead you and all the other
Moana
monsters
did.
here.
Or
The
no,
monsters
Maui.
were safe. And
Never left the castle.
And that's how they live happily ever after.
So according to the librarian at my kids' school,
I'll make you famous like
reading
you never
scary
believed.
stories is
And the
good
most
for the kids
brain-blowing
because they start to figure out and identify like making good decisions, bad decisions, and how like you can help each other out through that stuff. So that's what the librarian said.
Gentlemen,
That makes
prepare
sense.
to be
That makes total sense. I mean, apparently this is based off of a best
Don't be scared.
book
Uh-huh.
series.
Of course not.
no piggy without paying.
Keep the change.
I have.
Might have to encourage my daughter to read this
I
then before
must
watching.
go down to the town and rescue Stitchhead.
So brave.
Very brave.
He's toast.
Yeah, it doesn't stand a chance.
The castle is full of monsters and
So
monsters.
jumping off that nugget you said, I clearly did it wrong because I was playing the Saw series while my daughter was 2 throughout the whole living room.
Well, okay, so that's a whole nother conversation because I'm like, at what point are they self-aware, and like, at what point do they start retaining this stuff? I was watching like Walking Dead and World War Z with Cece,
Oh
However
man.
good the trailer is.
and now I'm like,
never enough.
I don't think I can watch it anymore. I think she knows. Would your kiddos like this one?
Yes, sadly my daughter brings me down a level when it comes to scary stuff.
She's like, Mom, chill.
I kind of ruined it for her though because when she was little, I played the Saw series from her toddler ages, so I kind of traumatized her.
I don't think pediatricians recommend that, Sid. But this one is perfect for the whole family.
Yes.
And the main character, Stitchhead, is actually Asa Butterfield, who's from Ender Games. He's from Hugo, and he's also from Boy in the Striped Pajamas, which you and your
That's
family just
him?
recently watched.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness, yes.
Yeah. So he's a big name leading the way in this one. And this one's all based off of a book series by Guy Bass, and it's for ages 7 to 10. And there's a bunch of books in this series too. So I always like doing that with my kids. Like, we're going to read the book and then we're going to watch the movie. It's a good way to like encourage reading too. But you know, this is another good one. And especially if you're celebrating Dia de los Muertos, there's so many films that celebrate the holiday, but the award-winning animated film Coco, one of my faves, one of your faves. Let's take a look.
Every year, grandkids,
We're gonna get
cousins, pretty much
Pan de
everyone
Muerto
gets
this
together.
weekend.
Even great
Really?
grandma Coco, and the winner
Because
is-
Panaderia does it, like
tell her
they
pretty
have
much
great
everything.
pan,
I used to
period.
like
But they
this,
do like a specific
but now I
pan de
like this,
muerto
it's
for this
way
season,
faster.
and it's black and it has the flowers on top of it. It's really cool.
Here, have some more.
No gracias.
Definitely need to send a photo of that setup.
That's what I thought you said.
Oh, you want to hear a funny story?
Tell me.
Okay, so my family, my sister's family, they
thought it might
did
have been one of
Coco
those
for a
made-up
trunk or
things.
treat a couple of years
I
ago.
was just
So in the back of their car, they
Tonight is about
built an
family.
altar. And they had pictures of the characters. So they had a picture of Mama Coco in their altar. So somehow that, like, I guess with cleanup and stuff, some of their stuff ended up at our house. So we had that picture in our house, and then we just ended up putting it on like one of my shelves, like a prominent shelf, so people would come by and they would see like my grandmother, my great grandmother, and then Mama Coco, and they would just like
Goodness.
walk by it, and they were just like, oh, you know, pictures of the family. And so like one person was finally like, isn't that Coco?
You're that person of prize. That is cute, Denise.
My boy, are
Mama
meant to
Coco.
be a musician.
Benjamin Bratt's like perfect.
I hate
voice
that he
is
was
so-
a villain.
I know, but he's so perfect.
You murderer! Oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Ernesto de la Cruz is not who he says he is.
Sorry.
Perdóname.
We may have our differences.
This
but
is such a
nothing's
good
more
movie.
important
This
than
was
family.
such a good story.
I'm proud of
Especially
my
to give the
family.
young Hispanic kids an idea of this tradition.
Yeah.
Go away, you. Go.
It's just Dante.
Never name a street dog. They'll follow you forever. Now, go get my shoe.
That's Big Dog. I got one of those.
Sing it with me.
remember me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go continue.
Such a good movie. And Coco from 2017 was like so groundbreaking, not only because it was visually stunning, but it grossed over $814 million worldwide, becoming the 15th highest grossing animated film at that time of release. The first motion picture with a 9-figure budget with an all-Latino cast. 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it won 113 awards, including 2 Grammys and Oscars for Best Animated Film and Original Song.
Wow, not surprised. I didn't give this one a chance when it first came out. I had to wait till the whole streaming and the phenomenon. It's like, oh, okay, where was I?
I don't
Under
know.
a rock? This was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It really was. Well, stick with us because Sid and I are not only Dia fans, but we're also big fans of zombies. It's all about the undead next. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. The Walking Dead has been entertaining fans for years, and the spin-off series, The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, just wrapped season 3. Let's take a look.
Oh,
So where'd all the
man.
people go?
Spoilers I've been trying to avoid.
Sorry, Sid. You can close your eyes. You don't have to watch. You don't have to watch.
No,
I'll watch it.
I'll
Looking at the last Englishman in England.
So do you
I can sell the boat
do you know
alone.
anything about it? About like
Nothing
why he's
from
there,
the Daryl
anything like
Dixon
that? No?
series because I'm trying to rewatch everything chronologically, and I'm only halfway there till the Daryl Dixon stories.
So when you watch it chronologically, do you go through all Walking Dead, or is Fear in there somewhere?
So there's a few sites that have been doing their diligence and providing like the way to watch it. So I've been cross-referencing which ones are more accurate. So I'm actually including all of it, like Tales of the Walking Dead, Beyond, and the Still Alive with Rick and Michonne. Like I'm trying to go through the whole universe, and that's
I call it
a lot. And Fear right now, I'm in season 7, and The Walking Dead, I just completed season 10, so
Where's that cowboy
still
go
got
next?
some time to go before I
Wait,
get to the
how
Daryl
many-
Dixon.
How many Fears
There's there's 7 or 8 Fear the Walking Deads.
I haven't watched any of those.
They're pretty good. It's a really good another group. The connection with that one is Morgan, the first guy that Rick meets. There's a connection with that. Otherwise, the fact to see Daryl still kicking it and being a badass with Carol there, I want to watch it even more.
Yeah.
First you survive what happened.
So I hadn't.
That's not Daryl though.
After time,
I was always
you're
team
lucky.
Daryl Carol, and to see her with someone else is like ruining.
But I
things for
do
me.
love that they're besties. Period. Like I love that they give them that relationship.
All because of Sophia.
Yeah. Walking Dead is like probably the best zombie show.
Heck yeah.
Ever.
Robert is the zombie king for this generation.
It all started from The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead first premiered on Halloween in 2010. Then from The Walking Dead, we had Fear the Walking Dead, The Walking Dead Worlds Beyond, Tales of the Walking Dead, The Walking Dead Dead City, which is current, The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, also current, and then The Walking Dead, The Ones That Live. But in my opinion, the original show is like where it's at. Right?
That's an emotional tie for me because that was the first show that my husband and I, when we were first dating, we started dating November 2010. So that was our first couple show that we stuck with for like the next decade.
Oh,
of
cute.
course, having kids delays that. So now he kind of like fell off the
Yeah.
map and I'm on my own now.
Yeah, but this one is all about the relationship between Daryl Dixon and Carol.
Yes.
And if you're confused on like how is Daryl there, you've got to watch all of it
Yes.
and figure it out. No spoilers.
No
here.
spoilers.
Since we do love the original Walking Dead so much, let's take it back to the beginning.
Oh,
okay?
man.
Let's watch that original trailer of season 1 of The Walking Dead, how it all got started 15 years ago.
Baby Rick and baby Carl.
No, Walking Dead definitely started my John Bernthal love.
I gotta say, this was my first time being introduced to John Bernthal, and I loathe him.
Stay focused.
Oh, he had
for
to go
his
around
Shane
the
role.
chamber and you
He
strike
had
the
to
eye.
forget. That was all.
But after this series, he became a really popular dude, like my favorite Punisher.
Yeah.
But this dynamic duo between them,
He was good
Look
in
at him, no
Indian
beard or
Council, too.
anything. Rick.
Holy shit.
This pilot episode is like my favorite pilot episode of the series.
It set the bar really high.
That scene when he first wakes up, he's like doing that in and out of consciousness thing, and so he's seeing Shane, but then he comes to and he's talking to Shane, but Shane's not there. I was like, oh, that was so good.
The team working to bring Robert's vision to life did a phenomenal job with the visuals. Shoot, I even stayed up for the Talking Dead segment. Like, I had to talk with the broadcast crowd.
What was his name? Chris
You even know
something?
Good job on remembering his
I
name.
woke up in the hospital.
That was a good. I liked watching that too.
Morgan! See, I'm currently seeing him in Fear right now.
He's got a cool storyline.
It's so sad, heartbreaking, but he perseveres time again.
But you know about the dead people, right?
And getting introduced to Glenn, one of the favorite characters.
I saw a lot of that.
No, Glenn,
out on
no.
the
It's so heartbreaking that everyone rioted after.
Not the ones
And
that
I'm
go
just
down.
like,
The walkers.
That's what's wild
Can't
about
hate it
this
like that.
this show, though, that like they're so not afraid to kill off main characters. In the middle of the season too, I'm like, I just got to the point in.
Believe the panic. The broadcast stopped.
I just got to the point in Walking Dead. I'm on
That
like
was the last we heard.
season 9, I think it is.
My wife and son, they're alive.
The
got out of here.
the
They're in
group
Atlanta.
Alpha that wears the skin, and that they killed like 10 people.
Oh my
like
gosh,
Tara
that one
and Enid. I was like,
that one hurt.
what is happening?
The team bringing Robert's vision to life has done a phenomenal job executing, and the storyline too. But like you said, this pilot episode was just phenomenal.
That's my favorite pilot episode of a series ever. It was so good. Yeah. But okay, so this is just a little insight into Sid. We love zombies, but we got to dive into Sid's brain a little bit more. She's been in the hot seat all show long. So let's get to know her after the break. Welcome back to Hollywood Hits. Now, you've heard us talk all about director Sid. Now, let's get to know her. This is the girl that's keeping us in line.
I try.
So thanks for joining us today, though, because this was the perfect show for you to be on. It's all about spooky, scary, and that's right up your alley. So
I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, that's why I thought this one was going to be great for you. But tell us a little bit more about what you do and how you got started.
All in a nutshell, technical director / editor. So I'll punch the show for you guys. Started off at UIW, did the whole UIW TV thing, internships. That gave me the edge. Alma Bowl being my first internship. So it got me into the whole sports thing, which I am not a sports player. Then afterwards, I had kids pretty early. So there was a hiatus between graduation before I got my first job. And shout out to Erica, who used to run YOLO here, now kicking butt over at KCWX. She was networking opportunity for me because she had spread my name when I was trying to apply for a position here at Quarter Moon. And sadly, I didn't get it, but persistence is a big thing because I kept emailing our boss, Smiley, like, please give me a chance. And eventually he gave me a chance to contract me. So I was part-time and eventually got brought on full-time and celebrated 8 years so far now.
Yay. You mentioned punching though. So I want to tell our viewers what that means. So like right now, see how we look. Now punch it, Jay. Give us a 2-shot. That's what Sid does. Oh, but producer Jay's in the booth right now filling in for you. It's a family affair around here. I mean, you had a long journey to get here. So do you have a piece of advice, like one thing that you would share with someone?
The biggest thing that really ultimately helped me was networking. Never burn a bridge. People you never know could connect you to your next opportunity. Yeah. And Erica and Ariel, our host who's currently on maternity leave, was my niche, my
Yeah.
networking niche, because I went to school with Ariel.
Yeah.
So we have a past, and Erica's familiar
Yes.
with my work ethics, and they vouched for me. And if you can't vouch for that person, then at that point, how would you know their work?
Good. Yeah. Good advice. Okay. My favorite thing to get to know someone is finding out their favorite movie and their favorite show. So, favorite movie, favorite show, pick one. What do you got?
Okay. Favorite movie, Ever After with Drew Barrymore.
I'm
two
a
sides
hopeless
of romantic. I was looking for my Prince Charming since I was 5 years old.
And she found him, by the way.
Took
and
me
your
a while,
favorite
Victor.
your favorite show.
Favorite show, Once Upon a Time, because I love the folk tale of what we grew up with Disney, but seeing it with like more of an adult spin, stories. I love the costumes. It's entertaining there.
Okay, well, you did mention like scary. So scary specific. What's your favorite scary movie?
28 Days Later.
Ooh.
Cillian Murphy, and it got me more charged to watch the new one that came out this year, 28 years later.
Mm-hmm.
So that
whole franchise is really good too. We've talked about 28 Years Later here on Hollywood Hits, and as that one continues, we'll be talking about it more right here on Hollywood Hits. So Director Sid, thank you for joining us. This was the perfect show. Thank y'all for joining us as well. If you need to catch up with anything, you can connect with us on social media. You can watch the entire show on our YouTube channel, and you can hear our entire show on our podcast. For Hollywood Hits, I'm Denise Cabello. Director Sid has joined us. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.